Alright, so here's your right-handed swing in regards to checking out some things. And typically, a lot of times with the switch hitters, they'll do the same thing on the right as there is on the left. So let's go ahead and check it out here. First things first, in regards to our start, I noticed right away, hopefully you can pick this up on a couple things. I do the exact same thing. I want to see more bend in the knees. That's going to create us more power. I want to see those feet. You can see how both feet are already turned out. So instead of having your feet look this way, let's make sure those feet are at least straight ahead. I even like to have them just a hair in. So instead of your feet kind of pointing out, make sure that they're straight ahead. I would also take your feet and have them a little bit wider. So I'd take your foot and just put it out here. So turn your toes in a little bit, bend your knees a little bit more. I would also take your hands and make them sure that they're up by your ears, and take that bat angle, not to have it this way too tall, to have it here. That's going to create us a nice straight path to the baseball. You're going to be short down and through it. It's going to make a big difference in regards to your swing as you go here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to draw this line because I think reviewing a couple of your of your swings, we've got to make sure we're striding straight. So let's check it out. I'm going to go into your land foot here as I go get myself into a swing. This does a little bit better in regards to striding straight ahead, so I can take that line away. It's pretty good. But as in regards to land foot, a couple big things is we're not using our lower half enough. So what you're going to do is you're going to notice how this foot is kind of turned this way. So you need to make sure this back foot's at least straight ahead. You notice how that front foot is kind of turned this way, and we need to make sure that that stays kind of straight ahead, because that's going to keep us a closed, firm front side. It can't be above a 45-degree angle, and that's not too bad, but it's more important this back foot to have the back foot not be going out as well. One thing I am noticing, just like on your right side, you can see when those hands start low, that bottom arm is beginning to lock out on me. And that's locked out, which means it's casting. So I'm pushing it out, it pushes my hands down this direction, which makes my barrel, I'm going to be working uphill, and I want to make sure at this part of my swing that I have a nice flex in those elbows, in that arm. So I'm kind of in this direction. That's going to place my hands still up in here with my barrel there, and as I begin to swing, then I can really be short to the ball and work this way, work downhill. But you can see as my hands go to swing, my hands drop too much, and it's going to make me late, and I'm going to drag my hands. So we really got to make sure that we're going to focus on keeping those hands up and away. A little bit better job in regards to our point of contact with our head position, but you can still see our eyes are finishing out here a little bit. Make sure your eyes really stay on the baseball, and that's going to be really important in regards to your swings and being successful on the right-handed side or the left-handed side, just to make sure that I have my head position and a lot of my power. You can see right now on your weight, a lot of your weight's just more in the middle part of my feet. I want to get the weight up on the balls of my feet. That's going to help us with power as well. You can see there's probably too much weight on the heels right now, and that's going to be really important for us to make sure that we have that. So again, making sure that our hands, this is another swing, but make sure our hands are up in this area. Make sure our toes are not facing this way. Making sure our toes kind of start in a little bit. Bend those knees a little bit more, and that's going to make a big difference in regard to that, to giving you a chance to start down here. So going into stride foot here, let's see how we do. On the right-handed side, you do stride straight ahead, so that's okay. But in regards to this, you can see we got to change a couple things here. You can see that back foot, this needs to be rotated, and instead it's just kind of flat on the ground. What you want to do is you want to be on the ball of my foot. So when you're rotating, you're going to rotate on the ball of the foot, and that label of that shoe is just going to be facing up towards the sky. Your head needs to be on contact better. Your head's looking out towards here. You got to make sure it's looking down at the baseball. What I would do is I would take a ball and put it out here in front, something to look at after you're hitting, and that's going to make help you with your head being on the baseball. You can see at the end of your swing, you do finish high. That's good, but you got to fix that lower half. To make sure that there's no bend in that front knee. You want to make sure that this front side is closed and firm. This is nice and bent, and that back shoe should be facing that ball of the foot should be turned. That's going to help release your front hip. And those are things that I would do on the tee and on soft toss, the one-handed drill. I would do a lot of tee work just to hold your finish, just to check out your start, and just get a tee and check your start, make sure you're good, and then get on contact, make sure you're good, and then hold your finish and make sure you're good. Just doing a lot of fundamentals and mechanics of just getting your swings down, because I think this is going to do huge for you if you can engage your lower half and do some more stuff. So we appreciate you coming to camp. Watch this video over and over again, and we look forward to having you at a camp real soon.